All right, guys, welcome to today's match predictions. Today we'll be dealing on the match prediction of the Champions League fixtures. Yeah, we'll be dealing on the Champions League fixtures, and we will see how it goes at these fixtures, and we'll analyze them together and also do our predictions of what the possible outcome will be on this one. So first, of course, we have few teams that are focused, not all teams. So the focus team that we have, we're going to analyze their fixtures. So let's just kickstart and see what we have. Number one we have is Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham. Then the other one we have is Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Then this other one we have is Leverkusen versus Arsenal. Then we have PSG versus Chelsea. Then we have Newcastle versus Barcelona. And we have lastly Real Madrid, Manchester City. So for this channel, we'll actually be doing just the post-match, no, the match prediction, the PlayStation match prediction for just Real Madrid versus Man City, because both teams fall within the focused team and club. Then another one we'll be looking at, we can do, is the first one, Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham, because both of them are also our focus team when it comes to European football. So let's just analyze these fixtures and see what it turns out to be on our own analysis. Then we'll also break them one after the other and also do the predictions for them. So, but with what we have now, we will see the possibility of that. Maybe on the return leg, we'll do the post match. We'll do the match predictions for them. But if we have time, we'll still do the match prediction. The match prediction I mean is the PlayStation prediction for both of those fixtures. I'm talking about Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham, and also Real Madrid versus Manchester City. So let's start and see the first one that we need to analyze. The first one is Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham match prediction. So yeah, on this fixture, Atletico de Madrid are the hosts, Tottenham Hotspur, and will be hosting them tonight in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League round of 16. So the venue for this game is Air Metropolitano, Atletico Madrid. Then it is scheduled for the return leg is scheduled for Wednesday, 18th March 2026 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So this features this is the first competitive between the two clubs in over 60 years. Wow. So Tottenham defeated Atletico Madrid in their competitive fixture 5-1 in the 1963 European Cup Winners' Cup final. So recently, the side met in 2016 preseason friendly in Sydney, which Atletico won by 1-0. So currently, Atletico Madrid in La Liga table are third. They entered this round after defeating Club Brugge 4-7 on aggregate in the knockout playoff. So they have won 4 of their last 5 matches across all competitions. So yeah, so experiencing the experience on the side of Tottenham on this fixture is experiencing a difficult domestic season, as we know. So Tottenham are finding it very difficult this season, sitting just 1 point above Premier League relegation zone. However, they have excelled in Europe, winning their last 3 Champions League matches without conceding. So this match is the Champions League knockout debut for manager Igor Tudor. So we will see how this turns out to be, but because of the fixtures, because of what is at stake, um, the news we have as it stands on the side of Atletico Madrid, midfielder Pablo Barrios is the only major absentees. Forward Ademola Lookman and striker Alexander Sørloth are in strong goal-scoring form. So then on the side of Tottenham, Captain Christian Romero returns from suspension. Yeah, however, they are missing Jespens and Radu Dragusin due to injury. Mickey van de Ven is available despite a domestic red card. So the team that is actually tipped for this game to win this game is Atletico Madrid. So Atletico Madrid is tipped to win this one with a possible 3-1 Atletico Madrid. So that's what we have for this fixture. So let's see what we have for the next one. Galatasaray versus Liverpool match prediction. All right. So for the Champions League round of 16 first leg match on March 2026, predictions for Galatasaray versus Liverpool lean towards a highly competitive encounter with many experts forecasting either a narrow Liverpool win or a high scoring draw. So Liverpool is actually tipped in this one. Galatasaray have a formidable home record at Rams Park, makes them a difficult opponent for the Reds. So you're looking at Liverpool winning 1-2, which is 2-1 in favor of Liverpool. So we're also looking at possible 1-1 draw in these features. So in terms of Galatasaray's home dominance, Galatasaray had lost only 2 of their last 46 home matches in all competitions. They previously defeated Liverpool 1-0 in the league phase in September. So in terms of head-to-head, Liverpool has never won in 3 competitive trips to Galatasaray. So as it stands, Victor Osimhen has scored 7 UEFA Champions League goal in this team and has scored the winner against Liverpool in their previous meeting. Yeah, so the rest are dealing with significant absentees, including Alisson Becker, late training injury, Alexander Isak, and Wataru Endo. So yeah, that is what we have for these fixtures. We will see what we have on the next one. Leverkusen versus Arsenal match prediction. Leverkusen versus Arsenal match prediction.
According to Wikipedia,
Leverkusen versus Arsenal match prediction.
Bayer Leverkusen will play.
Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal match prediction. On this one, right? For the Champions League round of 16 first leg match on Wednesday, 11 March 2026, most prediction for this match is Arsenal victory. Yeah, because the Gunners arrive in Germany as heavy favorite following a perfect record in the league phase. Conversely, Bayern Leverkusen enters after a more inconsistent league phase and recent domestic struggle. So yeah, on prediction statistics model expert, the previews we have for this fixture and also the prediction is 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. We're looking at Arsenal winning narrowly because they're playing away. So comparing head to head, basically, in the UEFA Champions League, Bayern Leverkusen was 16th, qualified through playoff. So they are 16th in their table, while Arsenal they are first in their table. They have 8 wins and 0 losses. In recent form, Bayern Leverkusen missed 1 win in last 5 games. But Arsenal exemptional 11-game unbeaten run. And then in terms of injury, Bayern Leverkusen have Patrick Schick, Mark Flecken, Arthur, all injured. Then Martin Odegaard, William Saliba, they are doubts for Arsenal. Yeah. So in the previous meeting, they played. Arsenal beat Leverkusen in August 2024 friendly match. Then yeah, that's the previous meeting and how it turned out to be. So in terms of analyzing this game further, in terms of defensive strength of Arsenal, the Gunners conceded just 4 goals in 8 league phase games. However, the potential absence of William Saliba could give Leverkusen attack an opening. So, on the side of Leverkusen, they have a home advantage, while their European form at the Bay Arena has been patchy this season. 1 win in 4 home games. They have scored in 18 of their last 19 home matches across all competitions. So the tactical outlook we look at for in this game is Arsenal is expected to dominate possession using their midfield structure of Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi to control the rhythm. So that is what we have for this one. Let's see what we have for the next one. Newcastle versus Barcelona match prediction.
According to Facebook, prediction tough game at St. James Park. Newcastle will fight.
All right. For the Champions League round of 16, first leg on 10th March 2026, the prevailing prediction is a narrow 2-1 victory for Barcelona over Newcastle United. Yeah, it suggests that while the atmosphere at St. James Park will be intense, but Barcelona's superior European experience and attacking quality are expected to give them a slight first leg advantage. So that is what we are looking at in this fixture. So Checking the context of and form of this game, Barcelona enters the match in a stellar form, leading La Liga and coming off a hard-fought 1-0 win against Athletic Club. Newcastle, by contrast, has struggled domestically recently, exiting the FA Cup with a 3-1 loss to Manchester City and sitting in the bottom half of the Premier League. So in terms of head-to-head, history heavily favors the Spanish side, who have won 4 of their 5 previous Champions League meetings. This includes a 2-1 win for Barcelona at St. James Park earlier this season during the league phase, where Marcus Rashford scored twice. So, but in terms of home advantage for Newcastle, Newcastle's best chance lies in their formidable home record in Europe, having lost only 2 of their last 32 European ties at St. James Park. So the key players we need to watch out for in this game is, as usual, Lamine Yamal. But now you're looking at Lamine Yamal versus Lewis Hall. So Yamal is in world-class form, recently scoring his 19th goal of the season. So Newcastle's young fullback will face a massive test containing him. So we also have Anthony Gordon. Newcastle's primary threat has already scored 10 goals in the Champions League this season. He will look to exploit a Barcelona defense that has failed to keep a clean sheet in their last 11 European matches. So yeah, so that is what we have for this fixture. Let's move to the next one and see what we have there. PSG versus Chelsea match prediction. Yeah, for this upcoming UEFA Champions League round of 16 first leg match on Wednesday, 11 March 2026, this match is predicted to have a high-scoring encounter at the Parc des Princes with an expectation of a draw, possible 2-2 draw. There's high possibility of a draw in this game. So while Paris Saint-Germain are slight favorite at home, Chelsea's recent form at an attacking threat make a draw or a narrow away result highly possible. Very, 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 very possible. Highly possible. More like a revenge of the FIFA Club World Cup. So yeah. So we're looking at a 2-2 draw. But there are also key factors we need to take note. Chelsea dominated the last meeting between these two, winning 3-0 in 2025 FIFA Club World Cup, like I said, the final. Yeah, so the PSG's form, the Champions League holders have been vulnerable lately, including a recent 3-1 home loss to Monaco. They will rely on stars like Ousmane Dembele and Bradley Barcola to make a difference. So in terms of Chelsea's form, also under Liam Rosenier, Chelsea have shown strong away form, recently scoring 4 goals in back-to-back matches. Pedro is their man in form, with 13 goals involvement and in his last 12 games. So we also have injuries and suspensions. PSG will be without Lucas Hernandez and William Pacho due to suspensions. So Chelsea has fitness concern over Estevao. So, but if we check the head-to-head, the historical record is perfectly balanced across their last 9 competitive meetings. Yeah, PSG won 3, Chelsea also won 3, and also they drew 3. So yeah, that's what we have for this fixture. Let's see what we have next on the next one. Real Madrid versus Man City match prediction. Manchester City are the heavy favorite to win the first leg of their Champions League round of 16 tie against Real Madrid on Wednesday, 11th March 2026. So we're looking at a serious lean strongly towards a Manchester City victory, citing Real Madrid's extensive injury list and City's dominant recent form. Yeah. So we're looking at a score line of 2-1 Man City win. Yeah. So and possibly 3-1 Man City win. So there are some key factors: injury crisis at Real Madrid. Los Blancos are expected to be without several stars players, most notably Kylian Mbappe, knee sprain injury, Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo. Yeah, defender Alvaro Carreras is also ruled out with a calf injury. So, with the strength of Manchester City, City enters this match on an 11-game unbeaten run in all competitions. Erling Haaland is expected to start after being rested in their recent FA Cup win. So, in terms of head-to-head, the all-time Champions League record between these two giants is perfectly even, with 5 wins each and 5 draws over 15 meetings. So notably, City already defeated Madrid 2-1 at Bernabeu earlier this season during the league phase. Yeah, so there's possibility for both teams to score, but Manchester City is the favorite. So we would like to see your own predictions on the comment section. You can drop it off on the comment sections. We'll take a look at it and also interact right there and there.